Hey, welcome to In the Spread. I'm Captain Chad Bryson, and today we're going to break down how to catch muskie on fly in river systems. Sometimes it isn't always about watching me catch the fish. This guy was a little more complicated, so we're going to get after it. All right, buddy, go make us some more babies. So that was it. You know, we took a long time to revive that guy. It's June 2nd, as a matter of fact. And in the South, you know, we have an annual, year-round muskie fishery in a lot of the different streams and rivers. And this one's no different. It's just important that when you get one, take the time to revive it. We probably sat here for, 25, almost 30 minutes reviving this fish. A lot of times they'll kick and act like they're ready to go, but they're not ready to go, and you'll go downriver and see them floating belly up. So just take the time, hold their head upstream. It's a bad deal if you pull them back and forth like this, because the water goes into the gill plates backwards, and that's not just on muskie, but that's on any fish. If you pull them backwards in the water goes in their gills backwards, and that basically drowns them. So you just want to turn them so that their head's upstream, good, fresh, clean water coming into their gills, flowing right through, and it'll revive them. Make sure that your net's not constricting their gill plates, compressing it down, making it so that they can't breathe and catch their breath. You got to look at it that it's a marathon that fish just ran, fighting you. You caught that fish, the fish ran a marathon and exhausted itself. And then you hoist it out of the water without letting it catch its breath. It's really a bad deal. So when we are in the spread, the way we handle fish, we catch the fish, we get it in the net, we revive it to a point where we can deal with it safely to get some photographs and all of those things. Then we put it back in the water, and we spend as much time as we need to in order to revive that fish. So it's really important to protect your fisheries and just take care of the fish that you're trying to catch. So I've pulled up here and stopped because this is a major confluence in the river. We've got the main river channel at River Right, which is that side, and then a tributary fork coming in at River Left. And so anytime that you have a main confluence of any rivers, you always wind up with a big eddy pool. And at different times of the year, one fork is going to have more water coming out of it than the other. The main river channel, which in this case is on River Right, has the stronger water flow. However, it's still going to create an eddy, an eddy situation in the river, which means it's just water kind of going around in a circle, waiting its turn to go downstream. That's where muskie like to stay. They like to hang out there. They don't like to stay in the fast current like a trout will or even a smallmouth. They want to lay up where it's really easy for them to exist, because they're kind of don't like the rivers anyway, but they like what's to eat in the rivers. So I'm anchored up here, and I'm just going to anchor walk my way down. It's a big limestone shelf. It's about 4 or 5 feet deep where I got the boat anchored, and then right at the stern of the boat it drops off to about 8 or 9 feet, and the hole runs for about 75 yards downriver. So my target in this area is going to be basically all of it. I'm going to fish every single bit of it at some point, but I'm going to break it down into what I know. So I've got the fork, the tributary to the main river, dumping in water that's a little bit more off color. The main river's pretty clear, but the tributary's got a little bit of color. being a predator fish, they're going to use every advantage they have, so they're going to hang out in that off-colored water so that they can ambush stuff. So I'm going to fish that part of it first without spooking the clear part of the hole. It's kind of tough, kind of technical to do, but if you just kind of go quietly and take it easy and slow, fish the top and work your way down through, you'll be able to get to all the fish that you want to get to.